everyone, it's Anne here. I want to talk about how I earned the Trinont trip. So I am a Trinont associate. I started in July, I think. Yeah, July of this year. And I've been loving it so far. And there was a big incentive trip that you can earn. So Trinont does a few trips a year, and it's a great way for the associates to earn a free trip. So the trip was for a trip for two on a Caribbean cruise. And when I started, I think the trip incentive period had already begun. So I got some questions from my team, and how did you earn the trip? How can I earn the trip? Okay, so the first step, if you're not already a Trinont associate, is to sign up. Go look below for my links to sign up if you want to be a Trinont associate. There's lots of different perks. Obviously, having commission on the sale of your products, and obviously the biggest one I can think of is earning a free trip. So it's like a 5-day cruise. So the first thing I would say is you have to look closely at the requirements of the trip. Every trip has different requirements of what you can earn, and every company does it differently. Sometimes it's based on, you get points for building a team, you get lots of points for commission. There's different things you can get points for. So I studied it all the time. I was studying it to see what I needed, where my points were, how much I was away, how many points did I need per day to get there when the deadline was. Okay, that's my tip number one. Tip number two, it comes down to mindset. And I know this is so cheesy. And if you watch my other videos, I'm always like, mindset. But it really just comes down to mindset, because near the end of the incentive period, I wasn't that close. Like, I was still a few thousand points away from earning it. And if I had just given up, I wouldn't have earned it. So I think believing in yourself and telling yourself that you're going to earn it is really the key. Like, every day I woke up and I was like, okay, I'm gonna work, I'm gonna do my daily actions towards building a team, getting in the college, selling collagen, working my social media, doing the actions that produce income and also will produce the trip. So I did that pretty much every day, and I kind of forced myself to. I have off days. Like, there are a few days in September I was like, I don't feel like doing anything. I feel really down. And those days I didn't do anything. Like, I'm gonna be honest. But I think believing in yourself and keeping the mindset that you can and will earn it is pretty much the key. And the other one is actually just doing the daily tasks and activities. So pretty much you have to fall in love with, not obviously the trip. Well, the trip too is kind of nice, but falling in love with the daily actions of your business, because this is a commission-based business. This isn't like the 9-to-5 job where like I can slack off a bit, but I'm still getting a salary, or I get paid per hour, and I work at my local fast food joint, but I make $19 an hour and I know I'm going to get paid. Here you don't get paid. It's commission-based. So you pretty much have to keep going when you feel like nothing is going. So I think doing the daily actions daily is really, really key. Like, you can't do it all one day. You can't send 500 messages to people about collagen. You can't send 500 messages to people seeing if they want to look at a business opportunity. That kind of stuff's going to burn you out. So you have to do it daily. The great thing about Trinont is there's so many resources and so much training available to you. I have, obviously I'm, very, not, well, I want to toot my own horn here. I'm pretty skilled, but I also have this amazing upline of very powerful, smart business people that are here to help you. So you're never alone. Like, if I'm having off day or I'm away with my kids doing something, there's still someone here to help you, and there's so many resources. So I think that was key, was just doing the daily actions every day. So since I started late in the period, July, and the period started, like the incentive period started in like June, I was like, okay, I got to catch up. So those are my number one tips for earning it. I got the official email about the cruise saying I've earned it. It's a trip for two. So it's the Caribbean, going to Jamaica and Bermuda. I'm so excited. So I already filled it out. I booked the flights. It's, for me, we're flying into Miami, so I'm flying out of Toronto. So that's really, really exciting for me because it's a pretty easy flight. and it's also in January in the dead of winter, and I'm excited about that because by then, like, man, it's depressing in Toronto. Like, it's cold and it's winter, and to be perfectly honest, a trip, like, I've been planning to do a trip all year, but it just wasn't in the budget. I was like, the closer we got to fall, closer I was like, I don't think I can afford a trip. So I'm so excited because now David and I get to go on this trip. So we're not going with kids, it's just going to be us. It is a trip for two. You do have the options of doing like adding people on, but I didn't want to add them. So anyways, that's it. Thanks so much. Look my links below to join. Bye.